Bruins coach Bruce Cassidy says he will not use the controversial officiating from game number 5 as motivation for a do-or-die Game 6 Sunday night here in St. Louis. The Bruins, of course, trail the Blues in the series 3-2, but Bruce Cassidy said he can't let his team worry about what happened or didn't happen in game number 5 in terms of the officiating and the calls that were not made. He has just got to get his team focused on game number 6. And Cassidy several times on Saturday made reference to the first round series in which the Bruins were in the identical situation, down 3-2, heading to Toronto. In that game, they even allowed the first goal on the road in game number 6, but came back and won that game number 6 by a score of 4-2. Of course, won game number 7 and advanced to the second round series against Columbus. Bruce Cassidy says his team has that kind of character to show they can do it again, and that's where all of his energy is. Some news and notes from practice here on Saturday. Marcus Johansson was moved up to the first power play unit, taking the place of Jake DeBrusk. Cassidy said it was just simply a matter of that they have liked what they have seen from Johansson's ability to move the puck into the offensive zone a little bit cleaner than what happened in game number 5. So Jake DeBrusk moves down to the second power play unit for the time being. We'll see what transpires, of course, on Sunday night. All of that could change before the game. Some injury notes. Matt Grzelcyk suffered that head injury in game number 2. He was still in the non-contact red sweater here on Saturday, and Cassidy said after Saturday's practice that he has still not been cleared for contact and cleared for game number 6, so he's pretty doubtful at this point for game number 6. But there was some news with regard to Chris Wagner. He, of course, blocked a shot with his forearm in game 3 of the Carolina series. He has been out this entire series with the St. Louis Blues. There is the possibility, Bruce Cassidy said, that he could return to game number 7 on Wednesday night if the Bruins indeed take care of business on Sunday evening in game number 6 here in St. Louis. Tuukka Rask was asked also afterwards, after the practice here on Saturday afternoon, about possible comparisons to Tim Thomas and his incredible run in the 2011 Stanley Cup playoffs. Of course, Tuukka Rask has been one of the very best performers in all of the Stanley Cup playoffs so far. He could even win the Conn Smythe Trophy as a losing goaltender. Not likely, but if the Bruins come back and win the final 2 games of this series, he most certainly would be the favorite to win the Conn Smythe. But Tuukka Rask said in regards to comparisons to Tim Thomas in 2011 when the Bruins were also down 3-2 heading into game number 6. He said, look, you guys are reporters. That's what you do. I understand it, but I'm not really going to get into that kind of talk. Zdeno Chara spoke for the first time since suffering a broken jaw in game number 4 here in St. Louis back on Monday night, and he said he has been able to get all of the nutrition he needs to keep his energy up. When asked directly whether or not he's been able to eat solid food, he just said, I've been able to get my nutrition, and we'll leave it at that. So obviously Zdeno Chara kind of sidestepping that issue, but he will be a go for game number 6. Again, a do-or-die situation for the Boston Bruins here on Sunday night. We'll be here at the Enterprise Center, of course, bringing you wall-to-wall coverage before, during, and after game number 6. Follow us on clnsmedia.com, and, of course, follow us on Twitter at Bruins CLNS. This Quest for the Cup special on CLNS is brought to you by the great folks at betonline.ag. Go to clnsmedia.com/win. Use that promo code CLNS50 for a 50% cashback bonus on your first deposit. At the Enterprise Center here in downtown St. Louis, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.